Hey, what's going on, guys? So we got huge news today that shook the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. And, they've been talking about it for a long time, Spider-Man coming into the MCU, and it is now 100% official. Spider-Man is walking in, and this is unbelievable. And I know everybody's geeking out about it. I'm geeking out. This is ridiculous. And nobody thought it would actually happen. And here we go. So thanks to the Amazing Spider-Man films for completely sucking ass, because that's what made this possible, or else they would have been making all their movies and, creating their own universe with Sinister Six and all that. But it's happening. So it's rumored now that Spider-Man will debut in Civil War, which makes this so much even better. Anybody that's read the Civil War comic books, you know how much of an integral role that Peter Parker and Spider-Man, they play in that comic book series. I don't know if they're going to have it be to that extent in the film, because I think that's why they were bringing in Black Panther, to kind of substitute for that Spider-Man role. But we'll see. We'll see what they do now. I mean, the door's open. They can do whatever the hell they want. And then we're getting a solo Spider-Man film, which is going to start pushing other films back. So Thor 3 is getting pushed back. The Inhumans is getting pushed back. Captain Marvel's getting pushed back. So this kind of shakes things up now. Who's going to be the villain for Spider-Man? Is it going to be, the Green Goblin again? Are they going to try to do something new and introduce a new villain? Who knows? This is really interesting stuff. I'm just kind of trying to wrap my head around this whole thing right now. Who's going to play Peter Parker? And, what does this mean for the MCU now? I mean, Spider-Man, he can't have just been around the whole time, or else where would he have been in New York in the Avengers? So it's going to have to be a young Peter Parker. They're going to have to recast a really young kid for this. And, I don't know, man. What are they going to do? An origin story again? I hope not. I hope we don't have to get, another full-blown origin story. If they can knock out origins in the first 5-10 minutes and just kind of, I don't know, man. I'm so intrigued by what they're going to handle with this and how they're going to do it. I am having trouble talking with all of this right now. So I'm excited for it. I just want to see who they're going to cast. How are they going to handle the solo film? Are we going to get another origin story? And how are they going to mix this in with everything? Who knows? We're so far into the MCU stuff right now. So Spider-Man's coming in phase 3. It's crazy to think he's going to be a part of this. And something I want to see, I would love to see a scene with Peter Parker and Tony Stark, where Tony Stark starts singing him the Iron Man, or the Spider-Man theme song or something, and just kind of plays a joke where he starts singing it to him to be a cocky smartass or something. I think that'd be hilarious. But yeah, guys, Spider-Man's here. Civil War, here he comes. Solo film, who knows what else. All these other Marvel movies that are getting pushed back now, it just kind of makes you wonder how important these films are to phase 3 and how it's going to play into the Infinity War films, and all that. Because Inhumans is getting pushed completely out of the Infinity War thing now. So it's, were they supposed to have a part in the Infinity War Part 2, or how this is all going to work? I don't know. I'm excited. Spider-Man's here. He is my favorite Marvel character, and I just cannot believe that we are actually going to see Spider-Man on screen, and we're going to see him fighting Thanos, which is awesome. I just want to see him cocoon the shit out of him, dude. Just web sling all around him and just cocoon his ass. I think it'd be so cool. So, nevertheless, guys, it's here. Everything in the MCU is about to get shooken up. It's going to change, and all for the better, in my opinion. So how do you guys feel about Spider-Man coming into the MCU? I am stoked, if you cannot already tell. So that's all I got to say about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you've not checked out the podcast I'm doing, I started a podcast with 2 of my best friends, Jason and John. It's the Nerf Herders podcast. We have our first episode up, and we will be filming the next one in a couple days here. So I'd really appreciate if you guys would go check that out. I will put a link down below, and subscribe while you're over there. We talk about movies, comic books, video games, the whole shebang. It's just, we're over there just doing our nerd shit, having a good time. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.